Okay, hello, my beautiful souls. This is a read, and this is part of the 11:11 special. So I'm bringing this reading to you now. Regarding your question, I do see the traveling back. I do see the marriage happening. I do see this person honoring his parents' decision with this arranged marriage. He is going back. He will go through with this marriage. He will have that family. But I do feel that you guys have that connection that it's not breakable. And this is more down the line. I just feel that you guys are always going to stay connected. I think there's always going to be communication between you two. But for you right now, I think this is something you need to let go and let him run the course that he has to run. Again, when he does go back home, the pressure is going to be there. And he's going to make this decision to honor his parents. But this is really interesting because, I do feel him, even though he's in this marriage, he's got this family, he's never letting go of you. It's almost like he wants to keep holding on to you. He wants to keep you as part of him. I do feel that, you guys, there is that love between you. There is that intimacy, like not so much like intimacy, but that connection that you guys have with each other is definitely a soulmate, twin flame type of a connection. But he, at this moment, it's like he has to go back, and he takes this journey, and in that moment, the happiness, being home, being reunited with friends, and just going along with everything that's being planned, it's almost like he's enjoying the festives, what's going on, the coming together, the partying, the planning. Everybody's welcoming him. They've missed him. They're excited for the return. But I do feel that he does honor his parents, and he does go through with this marriage. But down the line, and this could be when he returns back here, you guys reconnect. But I just feel that you guys are always going to keep this connection, and he's always going to look back at you. I don't know if you guys will reconnect later down the road, but it's like he's always going to have a part of you, and he's always going to look back and wonder. Because again, this is something that has been arranged. It's not something that he's chosen. It's been arranged for him. But I do feel that connection that you guys will always have. And I feel like, you guys will stay connected through like social media, whether, you're on Facebook or any type of a social media, that you guys will stay in communication. But it's like he's just so wrapped up in this celebration that he's going with it. He's going with it. And it's after the fact that he's sitting, and it's like he has this regret, and he's looking back, and he's wondering, and he's thinking about you. Just because I see this regret and see him looking back, and the communication between you guys that continues, it makes me feel that, down the road, maybe you have a relationship, he has this one, and things don't work out. But you guys will always stay connected. It's not clear whether you guys will reconnect, but I feel inside that you will in time, when he comes back. So, you said he returns back to his country in February, I believe. So I see that, that whole party, fiesta, celebration, all the family coming together and just him being caught up in that moment. So that makes me believe that, he's going to honor his parents' decision because there is so much pressure on him. But he does live in this wondering and looking back. And there's no doubt that when he does come back, he will reconnect with you. You guys will always stay in connection. But it's going to be like, maybe months will go by and then all of a sudden he'll send you a message or you'll send him a message. But I do see that right now what I see is that he's going to be caught up so much in this moment of the celebrations and what's going on that it does show that, when the family comes together, there's a lot of pressure for him, and he will be marrying the chosen person for him because it's out of honor for his parents, and he will do what's right by his parents. But I don't see him staying. Like he'll come back to the States and leave that life there. And when he comes back to the States, I feel like he's going to want to reconnect with you because he's looking back. And that looking back is like this regret. He's got like this anguish, like he feels so deep inside of his soul that he wants to be back. And so it's almost like, he'll leave a life behind in his country, but he'll come back to your country and want to reconnect with you. But this is down the line, of course. We all have like our own inner healing and our soul growth to do. But that's what I see right now as for him. And but you do have that intimate connection with him. So, nothing is totally set in stone. If you can stop him from going back, then, this won't happen. But right now, him returning back, he's caught up in all of this, and it does happen. So, I thank you for your read, and I know it's not what you wanted to hear, but you guys do keep that connection. So right now, it's not clear whether you guys do come back together, but he does care for you. He does care for you, but it's like he has to honor his parents' decision, but you're always going to carry a part of him with you. Okay, so just be patient and, enjoy your life, live your life, and know that when it's time and he does return, or if he doesn't go back, or, nothing is really set in stone. We do have to where we can change things. So right now, that's just what the cards are showing. So I feel really bad because I know that your heart is probably breaking because you do love and care for this person. But again, it's like he loves and cares for you, but it's like he's caught up in this thing. It's like he has to do what's right by his parents. So you have to understand that though you have his heart, you have his, he just has to do what's right by his parents. Okay, so be strong, be a strong warrior, and let God be in control of whatever's going to happen will happen. But know that, it doesn't matter when we're in the twin flame dynamic. Space and time have no, there's nothing between space and time. We're always connected, and we always have that love for each other's soul. So just stay strong and continue on your journey, and Maybe something will change between now and February, but if he does go back, I see him caught up in all of this. So that's what the cards are showing right now, but I do feel that he will definitely come back to you, but this is like down the road. Okay, so be strong. Namaste.